Hello everyone, welcome to another Starcraft 2 video. I know I haven't put one up in a while, so I'm going to do one quickly today. So it's just going to be a Blabcast, we'll call it. Going to be playing live and commentating live, and I know I don't do both of those well together, but just anytime I forget to talk, you can fill in the blanks for me. Figure that's a good trade, right? So we got Protoss on a very tough map for my fast expand in that it's very close rush distances and the planetary fortress doesn't cover the ramp whatsoever, so always a good test for my new build order, which I have been tweaking a little bit. Probably put up another video on that, but
not enough minerals.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna do a video about how I kind of go about tweaking a build order, because I think the kind of process I went through and switching this up was interesting to me, and it could be interesting to you too.
Not enough minerals.
You don't have to have this ability. Obviously, you can just copy set build orders, which work well for like pros and whatnot. But if you're like me and you like kind of developing your own, it's good to have the necessary skills for it.
Not enough minerals.
Anywho, cover that in a different video. So Protoss, right? Yeah. Oops. You come back here, and I gotta make another one.
Not enough minerals.
Alright, that was a very quick scout. And it looks like he came from the top. Yeah, he's definitely above me.
What's going on?
Base is under attack.
In the rear with the... Huh?
You can't always tell if he comes from this direction, whether it's from either direction, but in this case, since the ramp's over here, I know that he has to be coming from the top. And just by how soon he arrived, I'm pretty sure he's top left. Unless you send out a ridiculously early scout for some reason. So, yeah. Ouch. My supply depot, you're killing it 4 hit points at a time. I'm gonna send out 2 SCVs, one to distract his probe, the other one to set the command center, and I'm obviously late, as you can tell. I can afford it now, even though I got 2 queued up.
SCV ready. Yep. We hear you. Bad news. SCV ready.
Yeah, I know you have bases in there.
Yo.
I'll just send him back. I don't really care what he's up to in his base as of yet.
SCV ready.
Not gonna see much, just gonna see a cyber core and whatnot.
Ah, you scared me. Big job, huh?
I could block him off. Hold on.
Go ahead. SCV ready.
Good news is I don't think he saw my expansion, which is always good.
Big job, huh?
Ah! Bugger.
Go ahead.
These guys, I guess.
In the rear.
Not enough minerals.
Roger. What's going on?
And I'll go scout him now.
Upgrade complete.
SCV ready. Ah!
So we got Forge.
Armed and ready.
Spinning Forge. He's going for some sort of
Well, butter my biscuit.
+1, I guess. It's different. Not too worried about the 4-gate then. Maybe some sort of timing push off of that +1 though.
Huh? Yes, sir. SCV ready. Big job, huh? This better be good. Yep. SCV ready. Go ahead. SCV ready.
No, just him first. Oh, that thing like to get a second gas.
SCV ready. In the rear. Bad news.
Add-on complete.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
This better be good. Gotcha. It's go time. SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
Who wants some?
Additional supply depots required. Insufficient Vespene gas. Additional supply depots required.
SCV ready.
Additional
So I
supply
probably want to hand out
depots
in a
required.
minute or so.
Armed and ready. Oh, it's on. SCV ready.
Additional supply depots required.
This better be good.
Additional supply depots required.
Go ahead. Let's have a blast.
Additional supply depots required. Additional supply depots required.
Alright.
Huh?
Vespene geyser required for placement.
Woohoo! What's going on? Gangway coming through.
Not quite ready to go actually. You gotta wait for that +1 to finish.
SCV ready. Who wants some? You want a piece of me, boy? Bad news?
Additional supply depots required.
This better be good.
Additional supply depots required.
Move it.
Upgrade complete.
Armed and ready. Can't wait. It's go time. Just by the...
Alright, let's see what I run into here.
Been waiting on you. SCV ready. Roger that. Boy. By the numbers, boys. This better be good. Armed and ready.
Thought so. Alright, he's got another expansion. We can shut down his gateways really quickly though. That'll get him in tough shape.
That's fine.
I'm surprised he hasn't quit yet.
Upgrade complete. Additional supply depots required.
I just kill a probe count. I'll end it more or less.
Additional supply depots required.
You want a piece of me, boy? Yo. Yes, sir. SCV ready.
I guess he might be somewhere else, so I can
I'm on.
check around for him.
You got it.
Add-on complete.
SCV ready.
Linear field completed.
Alright, that just took him way too long to quit.
Replay saved.
Yeah, I've been starting to face Dark Templar a lot more often, and I've been having a lot of trouble with it. I've always thought this about Protoss, is that they have so many options, and if the Colossus weren't so amazing, they would actually experiment with some of these options. Well, Protoss is starting to experiment now. I think the Archon kind of spurred the whole thought process to taking a different route other than robotics. And the problem with Dark Templar is, he was really late, but you can get him out a lot sooner than that. And even if you don't kill any units, it makes you safe, because if I move out, you know, I can only fight as long as I have scans, and as soon as I run out of scans, I gotta retreat. And that means he basically has full map control as soon as he gets his DTs out, which means he can expand like crazy. And just follow it up with some safe expanding and teching because of the DTs, and then you're basically dead, because Terran versus Protoss late game is not good. I like to catch them while they're teching, or just pound them so hard early that I get a big lead. Or hope that they 4-gate me and fail. But yeah, this was not a good example of good DT usage. I was actually able to kill him before his first DT even hit the field. We'll try one more here. Is this the same guy? It may be. Nice thing is, I don't even think he knew I fast expanded.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Cause he lost his probe scout, and then he just kind of
Not enough minerals.
sat back in his own base.
Not enough minerals.
Shoot, is that the same guy? Thunder? I gotta
Not
pay
enough
attention to this
minerals.
stuff. All I know is I'm up against Protoss, which isn't the guy's name.
SCV ready.
See if I can smooth out this build a little bit. Not smooth it out, but just implement it better, because anytime I learn a new build, it always takes me at least, I don't know, 3,000 games for me to get it proper. Could be slightly exaggerating, I'm not sure.
Base is under attack.
Oh, he's close position again. Assuming it's the same guy.
Bad news.
Alright.
In the rear with the gear. Go ahead. SCV ready.
Additional supply depots required. Our SCVs are under attack.
Big job, huh? SCV ready.
Four. Close rush distance again, though. This again could be problems for me if against the 4-gate. We'll have to see how it turns out. But I like testing out my new build versus 4-gates anyways. I've only had a handful of games where I've really been threatened.
What's going on? Huh? SCV ready.
Base is under attack.
Go ahead. SCV ready.
Yes, I know your base is in that direction.
In the rear with the gear.
Not enough minerals.
Ah! You scared me.
Our SCVs are under attack.
SCV ready. Sure thing. Big job, huh? SCV ready. Go ahead.
Get back there.
You're the boss.
No, up. Oh my gosh. That is.
Move it.
Oh my god. This is not good.
Our SCVs are under attack. Base is under attack.
Gotcha. In the rear with the gear.
Well, don't rally your SCV back to your mineral line when it's supposed to be building the bunker.
Replay saved.
And now you just got a taste of about, I don't know, 5-10% of my losses, which is basically just like build order fails and like stupid mistakes. It's kind of the problem with having a build as fragile as mine at the beginning. You don't really have much room for error. But I'm not ending the video on that note. That would just be pathetic. That would have been a lot of zealots actually, because you notice he came in with 2. Usually the time maybe the first one would show up. So, and then 3rd quickly behind. But again, as long as I got my wall up, that would be no problem. He wouldn't be able to kill my command center in time, and he wouldn't be able to break through my wall. So it just, he probably proxy gated or something. He still would have been dead. In fact, that kind of sucks, because that was an automatic win, now I think about it, since he committed so hard to that zealot rush.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
If he was double gas as well, I guess he could have transitioned into DTs and bought time that way to get back into it, but pretty sure that game was over.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
Ah, it sucks. So Zerg this time. I'll just kind of 2-base push him if he's close position, otherwise we're going the Ravens. I've been failing in the 2-base push from close position a lot too, so I really don't know how to macro properly with playing standard. You go this way.
Sure thing. SCV ready.
Additional supply depots required.
Overlord, where are you? Okay, you're not there.
Yo. What's going on? SCV ready.
Just kind of check for the Overlord, see if it's 12 o'clock, see if he's here, which he is. See if he has a hidden drone, which he does sometimes.
I'm going.
Oh, there's a drone.
Yep.
I will block you.
You're the boss.
First I'll get position, then I'll block you. Oh, that's close.
SCV ready.
I got first hit! Haha, sucker.
We hear you.
Oh, shit.
We'll
Ah!
biscuit.
Oh, God.
SCV ready.
Alright, I'm out of here. Oh, shit! Oh, I forgot my own command center. Great start, Ketroc. Great start. May as well throw up refinery since I'm already ready for it.
Ready.
Or I can afford it anyways.
Yeah, whatever.
I delayed his hatch by about 10 seconds, delayed my own command center by about 25 seconds.
Ah! He's here. What's going on? Yes, sir. Huh? SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
Big job, huh? SCV ready.
Additional supply depots required.
Will do.
Finish, 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 finish. Has he seen me? He's got to have seen me. Build. Thank you.
Go ahead. Bad news.
Upgrade complete.
You want a piece of me, boy? What's going on? Yeah. Ah! SCV ready. In the rear with the gear.
Upgrade complete.
Gangway coming through. SCV ready.
So the fact that I only saw
Yeah.
2 lings means there's a chance it might be a roach build.
Go, go, go.
Not enough minerals.
This better be good. SCV ready. Big job.
Base is under attack.
SCV ready. Your line. Your bang. Gotcha. Bad news.
Add-on complete.
You're the
I don't know what I'm doing here. Stockpiling a bunch of resources is what I'm doing.
SCV ready.
So it's nice to see all those lings. That actually helps a little bit.
In the rear with the gear. Go, go, go. Yo. Gotcha.
Not enough minerals. Additional supply depots required.
Yeah. Big job, huh? Huh?
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Let's just go combat shield first.
Ready.
Additional supply depots required.
Six, 7.
SCV ready.
Get 3 on these Vespians.
Bad. Who wants some?
Research complete.
What's going on? SCV ready.
Ready for dust off.
Not enough minerals. Additional supply depots required. Additional supply depots required.
Yes, sir. We hear you, huh? Yep. Go. Uh-huh. Been waiting on you. SCV ready. Yeah. Sure thing.
Ready for dust off.
Not enough minerals. Additional supply depots required.
Sure thing. SCV ready.
Additional supply depots required.
Okay, so he's blowing out the rocks on his side. I can already tell. I'll explain that after the match.
Been waiting on you. By the
So I'm gonna start slow pushing from here.
you gonna give me
Ready for dust off.
this better be good.
Insufficient Vespene gas.
You're the boss.
Not enough energy.
What's our target? Ready to roll out.
Additional supply depots required.
Ready for dust off.
Additional supply depots required.
Who wants some?
What's that?
You gonna give me
Need something blown up? Move it.
want a piece of
Not getting all my. Alright, went Bailings. That's good. Oh my gosh, I forgot to. Got stim. I don't have any.
some help here? This better be good. You want a piece of me, boy?
So my resources looking. Oh, they're high. Turn a couple more barracks.
Yep. Ah, you scared me. Gangway coming through. Armed and ready. SCV ready. You got it. Who wants some? Gangway coming through.
Add-on complete. Insufficient Vespene gas.
Armed and ready. Orders received.
Go ahead.
I don't like how long this is taking me.
Need something blown up?
By the, this better be good.
Can do. Speak up.
Upgrade complete. Research complete. Mineral field completed.
Ready for dust off.
Well, 2,400 in the bank. Not good.
Replay saved.
You know what gotta do? I gotta sit down and figure out on 2 bases how much production should I actually have. I think I would have been able to start spending that once I got all those reactors down, which I just finished. Another problem is I think I totally forgot to keep making SCVs, so I probably stopped around 45 SCVs, 40 SCVs, somewhere in that neighborhood, which obviously isn't good. I should keep the SCV production going and try to take a third, and probably a good third would have been the bottom right there. The nice thing about planetary fortresses is it's actually good to expand towards your opponent rather than trying to hide your expansions far away. So if you have a fortress like near him, it's almost like a partial contain, like a little bit, where it gives them an immediate target, but it's a target that's heavily defended. And yeah, I think we'll call that the end of this video. So thank you everyone, and goodbye for now. Oh, right, one more thing. I wanted to talk about how I knew that blocks are blown out on his side. What I did is I took a marine and I tried to walk it to the other side of the rocks. And what happens if there's still destructible rocks on both sides, the Marine will just like walk up against a cliff because there's no way to get there. But if you notice, if you rewind, you can see my Marine instead tried to walk around the entire, like he tried to walk around towards the towards the 6 o'clock base, which means he was actually able to get to the top of the cliff, which means the rocks were blown out on the other side. So that's a neat little trick you can use. You may not be able to see things in the fog of war, but your units still know what areas are accessible and like how to get there the quickest way, even though the information's not available to you. The Marine knew that the rocks are blown out on the opposite side, so nice little trick I used there. And obviously it's important to know if the rocks are blown out, because if they aren't blown out, that means you can just safely just move command your army all the way over to his side. But if they are blown out, then you gotta be worried about, okay, did he set up a bailing trap here? Is he going to just kind of like roll a whole bunch of bailings at me when I move command up there? So you gotta be a little bit more ready, and that's why I was doing the slow siege push from further back. Yeah, but if those rocks are up, it's nice. You got a guaranteed a safe route all the way up to his expansion, more or less, which helps. If you can actually get sieged up in front of his expansion, that's usually the end of a Zerg. They're usually reliant on either flanking you or hitting you when you're in transit and then your stuff isn't sieged up. Because the siege tanks are what you need to kill those bailings, that's for sure. Anyways, babbling all done. Thank you everyone and goodbye.
I see live people. I see dead people.
So yeah, thumbs up fact. Forgot I kind of do those things, don't I? So, today's thumbs up fact of the day, we are back to game 1. And first of all, I want to apologize as, yeah, I accidentally recorded this at half size, so you'll notice the resolution is really crappy. That won't be standard. I just kind of screwed up this time, but I'm still going to post this video anyways, in case you guys are more in it for the game than the resolution. But following videos will all be in HD. Yeah, thumbs up fact. When you destroy a nexus or a hatchery or a command center, you want to pay attention to what the probes do, because they'll actually give you a lot of information. You notice right here, they all just start returning cargo to the right. So that just gave me the information that he has an expansion base right here. So that can actually come in handy quite often. A lot of times you may wonder if he has an expansion, and if you kill off a nexus and all the probes just stay idle, that means he has no nexuses left. Or he has only an island nexus where the probes can't actually reach. But that's not a possibility on this map, or on many maps actually. Even if you do think he has, do know he has another nexus remaining, if the probes don't head in that direction, that means they're heading towards another nexus which is even closer by. So you can glean a lot of information from this, and it's basically impossible for him to hide that information unless he stops his probes before the nexus finishes, and no one ever does that. As soon as that nexus goes down, these guys are returning cargo to the closest nexus. I'm saying nexus a lot. Oh well. Anyways, yeah, they'll return it to the closest nexus, and yeah, sometimes you don't actually know that a nexus exists, and it gives you good information. Particularly when you're in a base trade situation, you want to shut down all of his economy because you're losing all of yours. If you kill off what you believe is his remaining base, check the probes, make sure they're not running somewhere, because there could be a hidden base which could cost you the game if you don't know about it. So, yep, that's my tip for today. And for the third time, thank you everyone, and goodbye.